This is Cory and Rhonda with Keller Williams and Utah Dream Properties. Today we're going to talk to you about how much does it cost to sell your home in today's market.
If you are thinking about selling your home in the near future, there are several things you're going to want to know, especially regarding costs to sell your home. Because regardless of what you might have heard on the news or seen online or whatever, now is actually a really good time to sell because the majority of homeowners out there, unless you just bought your house last year, the majority of homeowners do have a lot of equity in their properties, and that was not always the case. So we just want you to know some of the costs so that you're not caught off guard, because not all of this is profit, right? There's always costs involved, and we don't want you to be caught off guard with that. So today we want to share a few of the most common costs associated with selling your home and a few things that you can do to prepare for them.
Let's cover a couple of things. First, under costs, we talked about preparing, right? So under preparing, simple things we can do. We can get the house ready by cleaning, right? We can declutter, and we can kind of depersonalize. So those three things can be done at very minimal cost to you, and they are extremely important. They present the home in the best possible foot that you can put forward, and everyone wants to do that, and that also raises value, might get you multiple offers. It really is eye candy to the potential buyers.
Right, because buyers want to envision themselves in every home that they walk into. So the cleaner that you can make it, and really when you get a lot of things out of your home. Sometimes we tell people get a storage unit, whatever you have to do to get things out. We don't live in our homes how we sell them. Correct. So it's going to feel very minimalist to you, but it looks good to a buyer. So just keep that in mind. So Cory picked the one that really doesn't cost a whole lot. And that's just the preparing. So we have prepare, then we have repair. Sometimes some of us just live with certain things with our houses just broken, and we know that we need to fix it someday. And when you're going to sell, that someday is now. So if there's just a window that doesn't open right or just things like that, you are going to want to go through and repair those. Again, it's perceived value to the buyer, and you just want things to present as good as you can. Some things with repair that I really wanted to mention. There are some people that think they have to go and repair everything. We would love to walk through the home with you. Sometimes there's things that you don't have to do, and we'll point those out to you. We'll point out the things that do show value to a buyer and those that don't.
Yeah, please give us a call. We will be there to help you, and actually boots on the ground. We'll walk through and figure out the things that make sense and that are going to make you more money.
We talked about prepare, repair, and then closing costs. A lot of times when we say closing costs, people automatically think of buyer closing costs, but there are closing costs to the seller as well. In Utah, that's normally your title and your escrow fees, and that's just the cost of transferring the property to another person. So those costs are there whether you use a realtor or not. So if you decide, well, hey, I'm going to try to save money and do this on my own, you still do have to pay those costs. When we sit down with our sellers in our initial meeting, we make a plan. We talk to you about your timeline. We work backwards with that, and we decide when we should put the home on the market. And then we go over these costs with you, and we can give you we call it a net sheet. And that gives you an idea of what you're going to walk away with, actual cash in your pocket.
Okay, so with all of that being said, we know planning for a home sale can be a lot of work. We're here to help you with that. Please give us a call.